Good morning, my dear children. We have started chapter 2, Role of the Government in the Health, in the last class. I hope you must have seen the video and have understood. So, we will continue with the chapter, and there we have talked about the present India condition of India. How many medical hospitals do we have? How many students are coming out? And comparing it with the time when India got freedom. So, after that, today we will be beginning with social and political life. India has a large number of doctors, clinics, and hospitals. The country also has considerable experience and knowledge in running a public health care system. This is a system of hospitals and health centers run by the government. It has the ability to look after the health of a large section of its population scattered over hundreds of thousands of villages. We will go into more detail on this later. Moreover, there has been a phenomenal advancement in medical sciences whereby many new technologies and treatment procedures are available in the country. So, if you go through the newspaper, you must have seen that there are people who are coming from different countries for their medical treatment to our country, right? So, obviously, you can say that the medical facility which is there in our country is good enough. However, the second column points out how poor the health situation in our country is. With all the above positive developments, we are able to provide proper healthcare system. We are not able to provide, proper healthcare facilities to people. This is the paradox, something that is contrary to what we would expect. Our country has the money, knowledge, and people with experience, but cannot make the necessary healthcare available to all. In this chapter, we will look at some of the reasons for this. So, here the story of Hakim Sheikh. Hakim Sheikh was a member of the Paschim Banga Khet Mazdoor Society, an organization of agricultural laborers in West Bengal. One evening in 1992, he accidentally fell off a running train and suffered head injuries. He was in a very serious condition and needed immediate treatment. He was taken to the government hospital in Kolkata, but they refused to admit him because they did not have a spare bed. Another hospital did not have the facility or the specialized doctors necessary for his treatment. In this way, he spent 14 hours in a critical state and was taken to 8 different government hospitals, but none of them admitted him. Finally, he was admitted in a private hospital where he received treatment. He spent a lot of money on his treatment. Angry and upset over the indifferent attitude of all the hospitals that refused to admit him, Hakim Sheikh and PBKMS, that was the organization where he worked, they filed a case in the court. So, obviously, you can understand how difficult it would have been. He went to 8 different hospitals just to get admitted, but he was refused on different grounds. So then what they did was, after getting the treatment from a private hospital, they filed a case. The cost of a cure. Aman and Ranjan are good friends. While Ranjan comes from a well-to-do family, Aman's parents have to struggle to make ends meet. Hi Aman, good to see you back. How have you been? The building looked so posh, I thought it was a 5-star hotel. Daddy said that was because it was a private hospital with the best of facilities. The doctor asked for many tests, but everyone was so friendly. The lady who took my blood for testing told me so many jokes that I forgot to feel the pain. And you can see the sister is talking to the boy. And have you heard the one about Batman on reality TV? So that is just to engage him in talk so that he doesn't feel the pain. I had viral fever and had to go to the hospital. Oh, me too. I just got back to school on Monday. My daddy took me to see the doctor at the new hospital in Kingsway. It was very exciting. Daddy had to pay rupees 500 at the reception counter itself before we even met the doctor. There was nice music playing and everything was really clean and shiny. After the test results came, we went back to the doctor. He looked through them and said everything was fine and I only had viral fever. He prescribed some medicines and rest. So, and so, young man, this pink pill should be taken 3 times a day and the white tablets once before bedtime. That's for the body ache. This one is a syrup. Don't worry, it's tasty. So the doctor is also trying to tell the child that it is, yeah, all right, you will not feel bad when you have taken this syrup. Thank you, doctor, I feel better already. You see, I have been dying to tell you all about it, but what about you? Which hospital did you go? It wasn't as nice as yours at all. At first, Abba didn't want to take me because he said it would take too much time. When our turn came, the doctor examined me and asked for a blood test. Then we had to go and stand in another long queue. People were crowding around in the testing room too. He seems to be suffering from a bout of viral fever. Nothing to worry about. All he needs is one fever reducing medicine. And it really did work. We went to a big government hospital. We had to wait in the long queue at the OPD counter. I was feeling so sick that I had to lean on Abba all the time. We got the test result after 3 days and went back to the hospital. There was a different doctor that day. Show me his OPD card and the test results quickly, please. My hospital was nice, but they gave me many medicines and the whole thing cost quite a lot. Oh, my treatment did not cost much. So you can see that although he spent time in the government hospital, but then it was not costly. On the other side, the private hospital, the treatment was costly, but the staff was friendly. So where do you go when you all are ill? Are there any problems that you face? Write a paragraph. Okay. What problems did Aman face in the government hospital? How do you think the hospital can work in a better manner? Why did Ranjan had to spend so much money? What problems do we face in private hospitals? Now children, when we compare both these hospitals, so there are many things like in government hospitals the doctors are not regular. They often you find like they take leaves very often, and on the other hand, because they prefer to sit in a private hospital in the city instead of going to the government hospital where they can charge too much of money. Whereas when you go to the private hospital, you will see that it is very clean and everything is very appropriate, but then it is costly. Public and private healthcare services. From the above story, you must have understood that we can roughly divide up various healthcare facilities in 2 categories: public health services and private health facilities. So the public health service is a chain of health center and hospitals run by the government. They are linked together so that they cover both rural and urban areas and can also provide treatment to all kinds of problems, from common illness to special services. At the village level, there are health centers where there is usually a nurse and a village health worker. They are trained in dealing with common illness and work under the supervision of doctors at the primary health center. Such a center covers many villages in a rural area. At the district level is the district hospital that also supervises all the health centers. Large cities have many government hospitals, such as the one where Aman was taken, and also specialized government hospitals, such as the one in Hakim Sheikh's story. The health service is called public for many reasons. In order to fulfill its commitment of providing health care to all citizens, the government has established these hospitals and health centers. Also, the resources needed to run these services are obtained from the money that we, the public, pay the government as taxes. Hence, such facilities are meant for everyone. One of the most important aspects of public health system is that it is meant to provide quality health services either free or at a low cost, so that even the poor can seek treatment. Another important function of public health is to take action to prevent the spread of disease such as TB, malaria, jaundice, cholera, diarrhea, chikungunya, etc. This has to be organized by the government with the participation of people, otherwise, it is not effective. For example, when taking up a campaign to see that mosquitoes do not breed in water, coolers, rooftops, etc., this has to be done for all houses in the area. Recall the case of Hakim Sheikh. Would you like to know what the court said in this case? According to our constitution, it is a primary duty of the government to ensure the welfare of the people and provide health care facilities to all. The government must safeguard the right to life of every person. The court said that the difficulty that Hakim Sheikh had to face could have cost him his life. If a hospital cannot provide timely medical treatment to a person, it means that this protection of life is not being given. The court also said that it was the duty of the government to provide the necessary health services, including treatment in emergency situations. Hospitals and medical staff must fulfill their duty of providing the necessary treatment. Hakim Sheikh was denied treatment at various government hospitals. Therefore, the court asked the state government to give him the money that he had spent on his treatment. So, just because it is there in the constitution, it is the duty of the government to provide health facilities to everyone, because it is the right to, we have the right to life. So since he was denied, and if he would not have been admitted to private hospital, things could have been different. So with this we stop here, and we will be continuing the chapter in another class, in the next class maybe, and thereafter I'll be sending you the question answers. Please do read the chapter and underline the important things. Be safe at home. Take care of yourselves. Thank you, class.